With many of the big Independence Day celebrations not happening now because of the pandemic, a lot of you might be trying to do your own fireworks at home, but there are some major concerns to think about. We've got wildfire danger, and also now is not the time for a trip to the ER. So helping us stay safe this morning is Kristen Bridges. She's the programs manager for the Arizona Burn Foundation. Kristen, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
So first, let's talk about hospital visits, because hospitals are already overwhelmed with COVID-19 patients right now. But what is the reality of how many people we typically see head to the emergency room over the 4th of July holiday?
So normally in a typical year across the United States, we see about 9,000 hospital visits just due to fireworks, and roughly 1/4 of those are from sparklers.
Sparklers. Now that's interesting because we do hear that there's a sparkler danger, and yet it's the one that everybody thinks is the most safe. They hand them off to their kids. What do we need to know about sparkler danger?
So sparklers are already really, really crazy and pretty scary. So I'll kind of put it like this. You can bake a cake at 350 degrees. You can melt glass at 900 degrees, and your sparkler burns at 1,200 degrees. So those sparklers get really, really, really hot, and they're also very dangerous because they can catch your clothes on fire, they can catch hair and flesh on fire. So it is really just safer to stay completely away from them.
Yeah, one of those things you don't think about at all. What are some of the other more common burn injuries that'll send someone to the hospital?
Around this 4th of July holiday, we see a lot of fireworks, we see a lot of sparklers, and unfortunately we see a lot of grill injuries. Because people are at home, they want to grill, they want to have some good food with some family, and especially with the social distancing that's going on right now, and with a lot of restaurants being closed or only to go, we will probably unfortunately see some more grill burns. So that's something that I think a lot of people need to be aware of and to just be really, really careful of this weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody likes a 4th of July barbecue, even if it's just with their own family. The other major piece that we have to talk about is our wildfire danger. We have had warnings week after week. It's very dry out there. So what do we need to know about that right now?
So the first thing that I would absolutely stress is that Arizona is currently under a stage 2 fire restriction, which means that all campfires, target shooting, and fireworks are banned across the entire state. In a normal year, we see about 19,000 fires started due to fireworks. 19,000, that's crazy. We already know that Arizona has had more than enough fires this year. It's very windy. So because of that stage 2 fire restriction, no fireworks are allowed at all.
Yeah, we definitely all need to do our part to, one, make sure that we don't start another wildfire, but also that puts the focus on helping our first responders. They're already busy and overwhelmed. We don't need them darting between neighborhoods trying to put out fires and keep them from spreading as well. So what would you say is your best advice for people to stay safe this holiday weekend if they really insist on using those fireworks or cooking out?
So I would say absolutely no fireworks at all. Some safe alternatives are things like glow sticks, silly string, confetti poppers, a light show, go have a movie with your family in the backyard. Those are some really safe alternatives. If you do find yourself at an event where there are fireworks, please be smart, keep your very, very safe distance, watch your children very closely, watch your pets very closely. And if you are grilling, make sure that you are keeping your family, children, pets 6 feet away from the grill at all times. Make sure that the grill is about 10 feet away from your home. Make sure it's away from any patio furniture you have. Don't put it underneath any eaves. Don't put it underneath any tree branches. And make sure that you test it before you light it.
Kristen Bridges from the Arizona Burn Foundation. So many great tips. We still want people to be able to celebrate, but do so safely. I really appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.